Welcome to your daily Oracle message. My name is Yaila. Today's Oracle card that was pulled is Vulnerability. And this one is coming from the Oracle deck Beyond Lemuria by Izzy Ivy. This card is number 56. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 is a master number. 11 also makes me think of your straight connection to the divine, like wishes manifest, making a wish. So let's talk about the image in this card. To me, that can be either a dragon or a sea serpent. It definitely feels like it has water elements to it for several reasons. Some I'm seeing the water lilies here surrounding the dragon. These also feel like little ripples in the water, kind of like rippling out. And then dragonflies tend to live around water. The last thing I see too are the triangles. Most of them feel like they're pointing downward for me, and that is the elemental sign of water, the triangle pointing down. So a lot of water in this card. Water represents our emotions, so it makes sense that this card is called vulnerability. Dragons can represent embodying your power. They can also they come up to those people who are acting with intense clarity and purpose. So it's like knowing your purpose, acting on that, and then also calling you to step in and be in some type of leadership role. I was Googling just kind of, there's different dragons, right? There's the fire, earth, water, air dragons, and then depending on different cultures, sometimes there's wood and they're metal. But the water dragon says to focus on what drives the ship in your life. Be ready to put down unhealthy patterns and sail towards your fate. So, a lot about stepping into our desires, but also being really vulnerable to how we show up. And I find it interesting that the lily pads are in here because lilies actually grow in murky, muddy water, and they stay above the surface. They stay above all the muck, and they actually turn into something really, really beautiful. And then right in the center, you have two crystals. These two crystals can be representative of many things. They can be the divine masculine, divine feminine. It could be partnership, could be couple. It could be past self, future self, younger self, older self. But the double pointed crystal right there, usually when crystals have a point, it's directed energy. So for me, the double-sided crystals in this card is just kind of representing directing, knowing where you've come from and directing your energy where you want to go. And you have that beautiful dragon serpent kind of flowing through. Serpents are also a symbol of protection. So being safe and being protected in your truth and not just skimming the surface. Let's talk about the Oracle message. Of course, all the information is in the description below, but it says vulnerability, real strength, holding space, healing past wounds, accepting yourself as you are, sharing from the depths of your heart, raw truths, compassion for others, removing your armor. Our vulnerability can be one of the greatest gifts we share. It can also be the hardest. Isn't that the truth? Our society would condition to put on a facade to be strong, even in times of difficulty. Paradoxically, being vulnerable is one of the strongest things we can be. When we are truly honest with ourselves and all our facets, we are vulnerable. That honesty is an important step in discovering our shadows and bringing them into light for healing. Furthermore, when we share our vulnerabilities with others, we allow them a glimpse to a deeper part of ourselves. This is fertile soil for trust. It plants the seeds for others to share the places that are most raw or tender for them. Our closest friendships can be formed in this space. And then the last little thing I'll just share with you is self-love is also connected to our ability to be vulnerable. It allows us to be true to ourselves exactly as we are without judgment. And the divination meaning, last part of this oracle deck, is be vulnerable with yourself or others. It may also be time to step into the role of healer and hold space. Holding space means being fully present without judgment in a way that provides a safe and nurturing environment. In this place, guards can be dropped and a deeper level of awareness and relating can unfold. Enabling unconditional love and acceptance allows for vulnerabilities to be expressed, for the core of dis-ease to be discovered, and for profound healing to take place. So, if you are getting today's oracle message, obviously the daily oracle messages are a timeless reading, but this card is representing, whatever you are wanting to create, starting that ripple effect to spread out into your world, people, places, and things, understanding where you're coming from, rising above it, but you are protected, you are ready for change. And it's also going to require you letting down some of your armor and just being completely honest and vulnerable with your emotions. A lot of water element in this card. So it's very much so about our emotions, it's about our relationships. So that is today's oracle message. Good luck with your vulnerability. It is definitely one of the hardest things to be, but once you are comfortable in being vulnerable and sharing your authentic truth, you become so much more powerful and so much more of impactful manifester for what your heart is desiring. That is today's oracle message. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.